morning, everybody, and happy, what is it today? Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. If you're here with me in the Discord or in the YouTube chat, go ahead and say, what's up? Who's with us this morning? We have, of course, we have Big Sexy, my guy. Morning to you, buddy. Morning, Luna, Tiger Trader Butters, WD, Cyrus, Blissfully Dissatisfied, Julius, Deepu, Fat Guy Out West, Darren, Arrow Squad, Vadim, good morning, Milo, Mikey, Eric, Douglas, Todd, Josh, Session Flow, Mr. Versatility, Falcon, JK, More Rice, Tiro Trader, J. Scott, Strictly Trade Biz, Rhino, Luke, Mike, good morning to you, John, Trader Page in the building. Welcome, John. Good to see you. Good morning, National. Heavy hitter in the building, National. Good morning, Kelvin. Russell Trade, Zilla, Neil, Loomy, Sean, Steven, Anthony, Skunked, 8, Don Wright, Session Flow, Torrance, Rafal, Yenren, Maverick, DH, Larry. Good morning, Nathan, Eric P. Day Trading is Real, Julie, Zilvinas, To Be Determined, Benji, Philippe, Killer Kyle, Barefoot Greenback, David Marek, Stefan Brooksy, Doug, Andrew Chase. Good morning, Zero Skill incoming, Andrew NP. What up? Blush Brown in the building, everybody. What's up, Andrew? 3 Lines, Jimmy Gia, Win. Good morning, SW. How's everybody doing this morning? Hopefully everybody's having a great day out there. How many people we got? We got 300 people already? Wow. Crazy. Oh, let's crack open a little taste of Friday here. Grab a cold one, crack it open. Nice little Schlitz malt liquor here to get the day going here. Rubes, can you please help push the market down with your live account? Why do you want to go down? Let's go up. Go ahead and smash that lucky like button so we can get this party started. Overnight was not great, but hopeful for the rest of the day. Who has a position on right here and now? And are you long or are you short? Who's on? Nick for a tick, good morning to you, buddy. Office still chaos, but I don't sleep past 6 a.m. daily, so I am here. Good morning. How much longer till your construction is done there, Nick for a tick? John's up $1,000 already. Let's go, Sean. Oh, man. Hit the reverse button from overnight. Let's go into a longer time frame here. Let's go to 15 minutes. Yeah, look at this. A 15-minute NQ overnight. Look at that point of control. How beautiful is that right there on that visible range volume profile? If you took a long off that 360, I was sleeping. Because that looks like, that looks like a whole smoothie right there. That looks like very juicy. Morning, Day Trading Wolf. Morning, Rips from Greece. Nice. There's Constantinos. Tenos. There we go. Too many Tenotos. Hi, Rips. I haven't been in the neighborhood in quite some time. Well, welcome back to the neighborhood. It's a wonderful place to be. Check POC before that downtrend. Let's see. No way. Yo. Same POC? What if we go like right there? Yeah, still the same POC. Look at that. You down with POC? Yeah, you know me. Hey, Rips, greetings from Slovenia. Welcome in there, buddy. Larry is up $4,000 across 4 combines. Larry, getting it in early for a Friday. Did you folks know it was Friday, by the way? Anybody else realize that? It's Friday. Hold on. Yeah, all day long, too. Crazy. Monsieur Roops. What's up, Ari? Luna was long from 346. You dirty dog. 346. So you're up 120 points. Woo! Hot stuff. Malik says, good morning, Unk. Made 1,200 overnight and I'm done for the day. W Friday. Let's go. Isn't that great just being done early? Isn't that fantastic? Andrew says, hey, seeing the dentist today. What are you getting done? Getting your chompers cleaned? Getting something drilled? What is Chris Tucker doing down there? Luna was calling it out last night. I saw that. Luna was blowing up Discord, dropping entries, dropping trades. It was sick. Good morning, Ribs from Longstrom's 2433. Let's see. That's a good end right there. So somewhere, I'm guessing you caught this little pullback, right? Cleaning only, I hope. There you go. Jose Cuervo says, Thursday killed me. What happened, Jose? Tell the people, what happened? How did you get killed on Thursday yesterday? What was it? So keep in mind, we do have a touch of news coming out today. It's not all that much, but we do have a little bit of a taster of news. And it's really just going to be done early because we have the news coming out at 8:30, and then that's it. There's no other news today. However, we do have our friend Chris Waller. He is a voting member of the Fed. He is speaking today, right afternoon, just a touch afternoon in Vienna. Maybe he's going to have some sausages out there, but he's speaking about decentralized finance. So I don't know how much he's going to talk about current monetary policy or the economy, but be on the lookout for that because he's going to start yapping at noon, 10 past noon, rather. We also have Neil Kashkari, who's going to be speaking at some point today, but I don't know when. If anybody could tell me when Neil Kashkari is on the schedule. Is it Kashkari or Kashkari? I never know. I can go either way. Kashkari, Kashkari. I guess it's whichever mood you're in, right? He speaks at 10. Okay. Well, that's fair. Let's see if they updated it on my economic calendar. Cash at 10. Awesome. What a name, huh, for a Fed speaker? For a member of the Fed. What's your name? I'm Kashkari. Oh, we get Bostic as well. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. We got a whole cavalcade of speakers here. We get Bostic at 9:30. We get Kashkari at 10. And then Waller at 12:10. For some reason, I only had Waller on my schedule that was confirmed. Did everyone leave? Why is it lasagna, by the way? Cash and carry. Yeah, I like that too. I mean, that dude was he was born to be a Fed speaker, right? Cash carry. Carry that cash, baby. Yep, Raphael Bostic at noon 30 as well as 9:30. Speaking at both the bottoms of the hours there. NASDAQ 100 says, do you use regular trading hours or extended trading hours? I'm always on extended trading hours because we're trading futures. I don't ever want to just see, because you have to remember, futures are a 23-hour a day product. They open at 6 p.m. They close at 5 p.m. Right? So I like to have extended trading hours. You can look for gap fills on regular trading hours, but you can find those gaps in triple Qs or SPY, whatever you're trading. What are these new indicators in the graph? Those are some EMAs and VWAP. I'm going to make VWAP stand out a little bit here. Why don't we make this a little bit thicker? I always like my VWAP being orange, but yeah. I guess we'll stick with orange there. VWAP. Can I make these dotted at all? No. Can't do that. Anyway, these are the EMAs, exponential EMAs. That's what the E in EMA stands for. Moving averages, exponential moving averages, the 9, 20, the 50. I wish I could have a fourth plot and then I'd make that the 200. Those are the ones I love to use, the 9, the 20, the 50, the 200. Rip says, all this kerfuffleation because of Netflix earnings. Well, why don't we have a gander in a minute at Netflix earnings? I don't believe it is. Personally, I think that we're just kind of, we're trading towards all-time highs and there's a lot of resistance there and it wants to do a little blowout there, but there's just not enough volume. I think next week we're going to see new all-time highs and the market could have an explosive mood. There's a lot of things that are actually still compressed right now. If we're looking at like Microsoft, for instance, that's a key one. Meta as well. Apple's looking for new all-time highs again. Tesla's a little bit compressed. So the ones that I'd really like to see, like if you think that the market's like done going, if we had a rally in Amazon, Meta, Microsoft, Google. We don't need Tesla, but hey, let's add it to the punch bowl. If we had that cocktail of Meta, Microsoft, Google, and Amazon all starting to catch a bid here, if you think that you've seen all-time highs, you haven't seen it yet, that's going to be like, that'll be skyrockets in flight, afternoon delight, baby. That'll be the good stuff. So for you bulls out there, just understand there is something brewing. If it does have that confluence, if it does have that across the board, well, then we could get there. We could absolutely get there. We need more air horns in our lives. Yeah, you definitely hear some air horns. I mean, but I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of things that haven't happened yet that could easily happen. Believe that. Believe that. Still holding some Netflix stock I purchased in 2007. Cost basis is $2.99. Nice. Congratulations. I expect that Netflix will have a split fairly soon. That is awesome, though. $2.99 cost basis, trading at $687 this morning. Ooh-wee. That'll put a little spice on your talk. McSqueezy says, a fake Rips just tried to follow me on X. You're still rent-free. And everyone said, be careful out there. Just remember, I don't run any crypto stuff. I don't do any, crypto stuff. There's no special signals. There's nothing. If I follow you, it's not me. Sorry to say. Buying Tesla out of the money calls for the end of year next year. Going for those leaps. What's the strategy there? Fine now. I actually like that. It is a little bit compressed. It would have been nice to be buying leaps sub 200 though. Let me see here. Keep in mind, we are 18 minutes away from news. Where would have been like a juicy buy in Tessies? Sub 160. Oh man, I bet you could have got leaps for so cheap back in the end of April. Like April 24th. If you were buying Tesla leaps April 24th, like you got yourself some 250s next year, like December 2025 250 calls. Oh, oh man, be hearing that wood under the table. Excited for poker weekend, Rips? Yes. Played yesterday at Bobby's room. It was sick. Had a good day. It was nice. Today we're playing again. There's going to be even more VIPs in the game. And then potentially playing the Arya big game after that. So we'll have to see. It depends on my energy. Because if I get exhausted during this Bellagio game, then I'm probably not going to play the Arya game. But if I do well and I have the energy and I'm riding on some good fumes, then maybe we'll keep the party bus rolling. But Arya game starts at like 5 or 6 o'clock. Bellagio game starts at 10 o'clock. This is all in Vegas time, Pacific time. Like right now, it's 5 o'clock in the morning where I'm at. So talking about in less than 5 hours, I'm going to be seated at that poker table there. Picked up some Apple call, or what is it? American Airline? Did you mean to write American Airline? Did you actually pick up some American? Oh, yeah, you did. Ahead of holiday travels. That's interesting. That's what's happening with American Airlines. Let's see. That's not bad. I would have liked to pick them up beginning of August. I wonder what strike you got there. You sent me your number on X. LOL. Shall I call? I mean, it's not me, so if you want to talk to somebody pretending to be me, I'm sure you'll be able to tell right away from the voice that it's not me. Tell something about how real-time trade or regular trading hours and extended trading hours is affecting. It's just going to show you the difference between extended trading hours is after hours in the stock market. Regular trading hours is just, it's going to show you basically from the open until the close, 9:30 until 4. That's it. Anything outside of that is extended trading hours. So always leave it on. Richard Harris says, you see, I don't hindsight trade. I actually call my trades at the time. Giggles. I don't say, hey, Rips, I got in, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Appreciate the call outs there. John says, I sent you 500 in crypto last week. Well, whoever you sent it to is not me, and they're probably pretty stoked on that. Is Gus still visiting games sometimes, or is he completely retired? I've not seen Gus Hansen in over 10 years. But you know who I played with yesterday? If you poker, anybody knows poker, I played with Freddie Deeb yesterday at the table. He's an old school player. He's been around for a long time. More Rips, do you mind showing how you find your goated levels? If you could show an example of finding one, please. I don't share that, unfortunately. But I do talk about how I just do the levels that I draw here on the morning stream. We talk about that often. Let's pump and dump SP today with our combines today, guys. What's SP? SP. Help me on that one. I'm trying to think what would be SP. Not really sure what SP is. Let's get those likes up early, though. I'd love to do a poll nice and early. And then maybe we do some giveaways. We have 200 likes right now. 1,000 people are in here. Oh, yeah, S&P 500. I'm used to people saying like SPOOs or the ES. SP. I never noticed it as SP. And it's like not the first time it's happened. People always are like, yeah, SP. I never think about it. Like it has to be the S and the ampersand sign and then the P for my brain to wake up to it. Freddie is short and funny, right? Yeah, he's a great guy. He's hilarious. Rips, did you hear about the crypto scammers out of Miami? Was that the dudes who like were buying bottle service? And they're like trying to get girls and buy them like Birkin bags. And the girls were like, dude, no, stop. That one, right? I saw like a story on that. It was hilarious. Oh, man. That's so sad. I mean, I'm happy about it. I'm happy that they got like embarrassed and everything. I think it's hilarious. But yeah, that's as much as I know about it. So it is what it is. Let's see here. I used to call SPXs SPICs. It's called the SPOOs. I mean, that's some people call them the SPOOs. Ribs, yesterday you talked about challenging the market to come to you and get your stop. With this thinking, could we put our orders where we would think to put our stop? Yes, for sure you can. That's a great strategy. 100%. But the psychology that I was sort of referencing yesterday, it was more so that you have to think about it. It's all about flipping your psychology on its head. You know, when you're in a negative trade, when the trade is going against you and it's not working and you see like unrealized P&L is red, well, what happens is that you have this psychology that kind of consumes you and takes over. And most of the time, that psychology is telling you, just hold out. The price is going to come back to your entry. Let's hope and pray that it does. I'm already down this much. Well, let's just wait. Well, if you could take that same psychology and flip it on its head when you're in a winning trade and say, okay, I'm in a winning trade. It's continuing the trend. There's nothing that's told me that it's going to stop going in my favor. I'm going to challenge the market to come down and stop me out, because you shouldn't be so quick to pull off a trade the moment that it's in a green. And that was sort of the question was talking about. How come when I'm in a green trade, it's so fast, and when I'm in a red trade, I'm just holding and holding, right? That's usually what it is. How much weight do you put in bookmap? A lot. It's part of, I use bookmap as a tool to help me understand what's going on in the market, because it's like time and sales on steroids for me. And the fact that it leaves behind a trail of what happened leads me to have less commitment to my memory, because when I'm reading time and sales and I'm watching certain areas of price, before I had bookmap, I would have to commit certain areas of price to my memory and remember those things and say, okay, somebody contracted 100 lots back there. I used footprint charts, and I also used price ladders that had, I always call them ghost prints, but it left behind the things. It left behind like the breadcrumbs or the trails or whatever they called. And I would use that, but it's still like you're committing a lot to memory. And it was kind of like, after like an hour of trading, like very intently, it weighs a lot on your brain. And so bookmap kind of releases a lot of that pressure, but still myself going through that and learning how to read price just by reading time and sales in a price ladder, that helped me tremendously to be able to use bookmap in the way that I use it now. Now, I'm not saying like bookmap is going to be this great tool that you're never going to have to worry about anything else. It took me like a year to become proficient with bookmap. And during that year, it threw a lot of false positives. And I say this often. I will never claim that I'm the best trader ever, not even close. And bookmap is not like supplemented any of the hard work that I've put in. And you'll see, even day to day, I'll be super confident on a move. Like yesterday, I was hesitating on taking a trade. I could have taken the open short based on what I saw in bookmap, but I still didn't have the confidence to take it. If you go back and watch yesterday's stream, I'm sitting there, I'm like, I want to go long. I'm waiting for an entry. And then we wrapped on YouTube, and then we continued trading in Discord, and I ended up making, like just shy of 10 grand or whatever. And that was using bookmap to kind of guide my trades. But the initial trade I missed, that probably could have been a $40,000 to $50,000 trade for me. Instead, it's only good for 9,000, right? Which I'm not going to complain about, but still, the question is that, does bookmap play a big part in your trading? Sure, but even with yesterday, you can see that I used bookmap and I saw what I saw, but I still didn't have the confidence to take what I should have taken, which was the open short, because somebody even said in YouTube chat where they said, you're talking about these 80s. The 80s are not being pushed on through. They said they took a short based on what I was saying. Sometimes I don't have enough confidence in my own reads that I'm going to take that trade. So yesterday I was kind of like deer in headlights, kept on looking for longs. And then sometimes I get so clouded by that bias where I'm looking for longs. And the market's just fading. I'm like, oh, I'm still looking for longs. The market's going straight down. It's like, you idiot. Why don't you just short the dang thing, Let's see here. Was in long on NQ last night. It took me out by 1.5 ticks and hit my take profit at 480 without me, but at least my stop was trailing stop. Well, hey, gonna happen. Didn't they used to have Bobby's Room sessions on TV? Did they still do that? Everybody thinks that high stakes poker used to be taped in Bobby's Room. It never was. It was like at the Nugget. It looks similar, right? It looks the same colors and all that. But Bobby's Room used to be private. And then I think Las Vegas passed a law where like they have to keep doors open. But back in the day, like I remember the very first time I saw Bobby's Room back in like 2000, I don't know, a long time ago, like 2008 or 9 or something like that. A long time ago. And the doors were closed, and then Vegas passed a law where the doors always have to be open or something like that. But yeah, so they don't film it in there, but they are going to be filming in November, and it's going to be at the Poker Go Studios, and I'm going to be filming then. I'm trying to get on multiple shows, so we'll see. We'll see if they want me to be on multiple shows, but right now I'm booked for No Gamble, No Future. That's filming in November. But imagine live stream the hack and get caught for stealing 250. How about this one? Just don't steal. It's kind of stupid. I mean, I'm very happy they got caught. Ribs, did you saw the meme yesterday in Power Hour about you? No. Tweet it to me right now. I want to see it. Found out about Coke Zero and now I'm spamming it. What'd you find out about Coke Zero? Was in long. Yeah, we saw that one already. Exactly my thought. We can think about being the market that wants to hit other stops. We can profit from this. Sure. Yeah. 100%. There's trade ES. Not often, but I do. It happens from time to time. Did I hear something about Top Step changing the number of XFAs allowed? There's just a lot of chatter right now. It's all a bunch of telephone talk. So for now, we can trade 5 XFAs. Trade 1 live, total of 6 accounts, which is what I have. New traders often don't understand that with bookmap takes mental muscle and intuition. Yeah, it takes a lot of time to be proficient with it. It's not you get it and all of a sudden it's like, I'm all done now. It's all good. It's like building intuition with market. Yeah, it's very helpful. Which Discord are you in? Mine. Here's a link. Stay calm and drink some vodka. It could help. Yeah, I don't drink any alcohol. You continue trading live after you finish YouTube Street on Discord. Yep, every single day. What does it cost for bookmap? All in, you're looking at about somewhere in the range of like $60 to $200 a month, depending on what you have. Zysoft says, Rips, took my first payout. Did it via Wise. How long does it normally take? I usually do ACH. Takes less than 24 hours. Just make sure you have all the forms filled out. Gary says, as a trader, you're supposed to hold your winners. That stuff with holding, I disagree. All the books, including Jesse Livermore, call for holding. We can make enough money on our small movements. You're supposed to hold your winners. That's what I'm saying, though. You want to hold your winners. I'm saying, isn't that what I'm saying, Gary? Ripsmod, can we ban that guy? No. When was the last time you had a red day or the last time you had to dig yourself back out of the red day? I don't know, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, we blew XFAs on a Monday, something like that. Marking, annotating the swing highs and lows help me breathe out of the bias blinders. I think you mentioned that once. Yeah, it definitely helps. That Spaceman BTC indicator for TradingView is very good there. More rips and everyone watching this educational stream. What's up, Trader Joe? Good to see you again. Catching up on chat. Sometimes a little bit slow here. Rips, if a trader has a live account and an XFA and is constantly making money on XFA, can he transfer those profits to his live account every week? It's up to the risk management team, but that is one of the functions of trading on an XFA, where you can transfer your XFA balances to your live account. But it's up to the risk manager, right? It's their discretion. Rips, I'm having a hard time quitting cigars. Any advice would be appreciated. I mean, if you truly want to quit, it shouldn't be that difficult. It's really up to you. But find something else to occupy your time when your brain starts calling for cigars. There's that inhaling thing. Fume, F-U-M. Try that, F-U-M. That might be able to help you a lot. Ribs, my baby hasn't fallen asleep since you yelled and woke her up yesterday. Not cool. Oh, goodness. Thank you for being committed to streaming for all of us daily. Of course. All right. News is coming out here in 2 minutes. Let's see what happens here. This is going to be the housing starts and building permits. I don't think it'll have that much of an effect on the NASDAQ, but let's, I hope to be wrong. Let's see. Can I have a live account on TopStep and other XFA in the same time? Yes, that's exactly what I have. I have 5 active XFA and 1 live account. That's 6 accounts total that are funded accounts. Ribs, think we'll end above last week's high, 508? Potentially, sure. Yeah, I think it's a possibility, especially if we continue juicing up, like if NVIDIA wants to continue to make new highs here. You just never know with this tricky little market. You just never know. How come you don't drink anymore? I lost the luster from it. It became boring. And the people that I would meet and hang out with became less and less interesting. The conversations were just pure nonsense. I just lost interest in it. And ever since I stopped drinking, I started reverse aging. So the benefits outweighed the pleasure that I enjoyed from drinking. And plus, I was very successful early on in life and I made a ton of money. And so I had a lot of time to drink and party and have fun. And that became a very unfulfilling existence for me. And if you do that for long enough, it starts to get old, starts to get tiring. And I got tired of it. So I stopped. And it wasn't even like, oh, I'm going to quit drinking. I just stopped drinking. And then I never started back up again. I was like, oh, I haven't had a drink in a while. Kind of like this. I feel sharper. I feel better. It wasn't like, I really want to stop drinking. It wasn't like that. It was just natural. Just my brain was like, hey, it's kind of stupid. I didn't really want to do it anymore. That's all it was. Here we go. Building permits. Housing starts. Let's see. 10 seconds, everybody. Check your positions in the gate. Checks in the gate. Here we go. Butters. 1.35 million for housing starts. I believe that's below consensus. Building permits waiting still. Come on. So slow. Oh, the market seems to want to rally a little bit on that. That pullback to right around 460 seems like it was a good little scalp opportunity, but not really interested. All right, back to question time here. How long do you trade for after Discord, after YouTube? If you're really interested in checking out, it's $7. Try the trial, do it for 7 days, see if you like it. Or just stick around here and the streams are free. But it depends. Sometimes it's 30 minutes. Sometimes it's 2 hours. Sometimes it's not at all. Just hang out in the free streams. They're free. Why pay money? It's free. Let's see here. Coming back to... Okay, here we go. What books would you recommend to learn trading? I heard you mention a few the other day, but wasn't able to write them down. The cool thing about this stream is that you can go back and rewind it at any time. Anytime you want, you can rewind the stream. So if you ever want to see what books I was talking about, just go back and rewind. Here we go. Books. Mind Over Markets. Markets in Profile. Trading in the Zone. Best Loser Wins. And Market Wizards. There you go. Anytime you want to hear a repeat of that list, just go back and rewind the video. Rip, is bookmark hard to learn? Kind of looks like you need robot eyes to understand it. Bookmap is not that difficult. It just takes time. It took me about a year to become proficient in it, but I was very much studying it, watching screen recordings, and etc. Looks like we might have a breakout here in the S&Ps and in NVIDIA and Apple if this continues, but I'm not going to take any trades on this. I sold something I shouldn't have on Amazon, and this billionaire got mad and went to the FBI instead of court. I was a stupid kid, though. Interesting. Probably shouldn't be selling drugs on Amazon. You're the best. Thanks for all you do. How can I subscribe to your Discord? Nightbot puts a link if you ever want to join Discord. But I always say, check out these free streams because they're free. Let's see here. Lewis says 1577 up in 4 days on Combine. Happy with it so far. Nice. You're taking it slow. I love that. Is there a big difference between night and day poker games? Sometimes at night, I mean, there's a lot of poker players who like sleep until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. At night, you can have a more raucous crowd where there's like, you know, drinking and partying and festivities going on, and people are a little bit more crazy in the nighttime, especially on the weekends, right? The morning game is probably like 10 o'clock in the morning. People are probably not going to be blasted most of the time. Not going to say it doesn't happen, but yeah. Night games are going to invite a little bit more of that extracurricular activity sometimes, but you know, it's only going to be the recreational players. There's not a lot of pros that are going to go ham-bone Jones. Not saying they don't. Like there's definitely some pro players that will get completely f***ed up, but you know. Rips, a trader on Top Step TV yesterday has a 90% won rate. She uses this thing called Muse to monitor her brainwaves, so she only trades when she's in alpha state or something like that. I missed that whole episode, but that sounds very interesting. Rips is very tolerant of you trolls. Don't know how he does it. It's fun. It's content. I think it's enjoyable. The world would not be great. There's never any sweet without the sour. And the sweet would never be as sweet as it is without the sour. Remember that. Rips, what moving averages are those on the screen? The 9, the 20, the 50. If you can fit 4, get the 200 on there. The big orange line at the bottom is the VWAP. What's my view on today's market? I still think that we have room to go to the upside. But I don't have any trades currently on active in the market right now. Please ban idiots. You have too much class. It's not up to me. It's up to Rips Mod. Trades by Matt takes fast scalps and copies across 20 accounts. So $400 trade is copied 20 times. Sure. John says eligible for payout, but I'm waiting to hit 10K in each XFA. So if you are going to take your first payout, I would say take it today. If you're eligible, take it today. I've had too many horror stories from people who want to spin up their account to a high balance and the market has other plans for them and they go on tilt and they end up blowing it all. So don't be that person. Try your best to take a payout. Let's see here. Don't do Fume. Is Fume? I thought Fume was all natural. Hold on. Am I recommending something terrible here? Fume. Isn't it all natural? Isn't it plant? It's not tobacco, right? Yeah. What are you talking about? It's like just like scented oil or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, it's essential oils. Yeah, it's essential oils. What are you talking about? How's that? How would that ever be a bad thing? What are you talking about? Crazy town. Don't do Fume. Come on. What are you talking about? Yeah, Fume kicks ass. Help me. Nice. See, there you go. What's the blue and red lines on your chart? Tommy, I don't see any blue and red lines. Knowing smoking causes cancer should make it easy to quit unless you want to die soon. I mean, not necessarily. I know plenty of smokers who are like, yeah, dude, I know plenty of smokers that are like that. It's not like that. It's a personal thing. It's like if you want to quit, you can quit. It's pretty much it. Let's get those likes up. We got 1,600 people in here. Come on. Let's get those likes up. How do you have 6? I thought it was 5 max. Ready? 5 XFA, 1 live account. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6. Oh my goodness. 6. Ribs, can I go straight to live account? What, from Combines? No, they got to call you up. Ramez says, don't start vaping if you have an addictive personality. Vaping will make it worse. The ability to do it discreetly anywhere will have it in your pocket at all times. Yeah, vaping's terrible. Drunk people are annoying unless they're at a poker table and they're donating you money. They're great. Alcohol is the only drug you have to explain why you aren't participating in the demise of yourself. I don't get any kind of shit when I'm like around people that are drinking and I'm not. I don't ever get anything. People don't really care. I've honestly, like, there's never been an issue with it at all. Like, I've never had a want. I've never had people talk smack about it. Never had any issues with it. And I think like most of the issues come from the person who's like trying to stop drinking or whatever. I don't drink for the last 20 years. It's funny how people judge about what you don't drink instead of good for you. I mean, again, I've never had any people really talking to anybody, any mess about it or anything. We have to come down at least 50% of our distance from 4 p.m. close, right? We're 100 points above it. Not necessarily, no. Could I copy trade the XFA with a live account? You cannot. That's one thing you cannot do. Best strategy for reverse aging, caloric intake, supplements, or exercise? I would say intermittent fasting and exercise. Your diet, caloric intake. Don't do supplements because most supplement companies are garbage. There's some good ones out there, but you're going to have to do a lot of research and go through them. But I would say focusing on eating natural foods, not processed foods, and doing intermittent fasting. If you can get yourself a chef, they can take care of all that for you. And having a private chef is really not as expensive as people make it out to be. It's really not that bad. You can get a private chef for like $25 a meal, depending on where you are in the world. What's the benefit of owning more than one account? I mean, with other prop firms, you have some limitations on payouts, so it could make sense, but on Top Step, because I get 5 times the leverage, baby. With 5 XFAs, if I make $2,000, all of a sudden, boom, I made $10,000, right? Paul Johnson says, 12 years, no alcohol, best decision I've made. See? Paul gets it. You look at heavy drinkers in the same age group and they look like older folks. It's definitely motivation to stop drinking. Yeah, I mean, or if you look at other streamers, you don't want to look like them. Oh, goodness. Ribs, congrats on that. Lost 2 friends to alcohol abuse. I'm sorry about that, Andrew. I wish I'd stopped drinking about 30 years before I actually did. Truth. I mean, honestly, it's like, you feel great. Your mind is like your operating system. You get like an upgrade to your operating system. Your mind functions better. You sleep better. You feel better. You think better. You look better. Everything's better. And for what? Oh, so are you so weak of a person that and again, listen, if you have fun drinking, there's no problem with it. If you enjoy a drink, you enjoy getting completely up. I have no problem with it. Do you? It's your life, boo-boo. We're all just spectators to it, right? But at the end of the day, if you're trying to improve and you're saying like things are lackluster because of drinking, it's kind of like, it's not that hard. Just be a big boy, be a big girl, and just be like, hey, I'm going to take control of my life and just stop doing that crap. What helps me not drink is I tell myself I'll have a drink again, just not today. And I tell myself that every day. There you go. It's awesome. Yeah, alcoholism is a real thing. It's a terrible thing. I've known plenty of them in my life, and it's not a great thing there. Hold on. I'm scrolling up here. All right, send that meme to you on X. I never use X. Hope you receive it. Let's see. No messages. Oh, wait. There. Let's see. That's good. Why did they tag me in that? That's hilarious. Oh, that's good stuff right there. Can I show this on? Hold on. Let me see if I could actually show this. That's good. There we go. Here. That's so funny. Thank you for sharing that. Who was that? That was Michael. Thank you. Good times. Good times. Thanks for sending that over. That's hilarious. Let's see here. I'll close my Twitter now. Wish I'd stopped drinking about 30 years ago. Yep, we got that already. Do we have enough likes for a poll? Let's see. Oh, sure. We have 472. We got to get to 500 for a poll, folks. Best loser wins for the win. Yep. I was always said to myself, when I can average 1,000 a month from trading, I'm getting on that Discord. Hey, nice. In the meantime, just hang out here. It's free. Why not? Free is the best price. Rips, just want to say thank you this week for your guidance. I passed another comment. I got my first payout. Yes. Give it up for Dips. Dips in the building. Rips, do you take advantage of the drunk poker players? I mean, they're putting themselves out there. I mean, of course. Why wouldn't I? Catch the players on tilt early in the morning. I mean, there's people that can go on tilt early in the morning for sure. Got a good deal in court. That's still talking about the thing. What am I seeing? Nothing. Chop. Do I ever trade it? Yes, we answered that. The facts that Rips pushes his free live stream more than his paid membership is why he's the GOAT. Real trader makes money trading. Thanks, Rips. Thanks, Tiro. Appreciate you, buddy. What's the biggest poker crowd you've ever played in front of? I mean, maybe World Series of Poker, but I've never been on a televised match or anything. Never been on a stream, so that's gonna be the biggest there. Sweet is always more sweeter after bitter taste. Yeah, exactly. Rips, if you were a new trader, what strategy would you recommend to start out? Seems like a lot of new traders are just looking for guidance. Stick to one strategy. Find something that fits your personality. So if you like momentum, focus on a momentum-based strategy. If you're a more calm, relaxed person, try to look for like breakouts and breakdowns, draw trend lines and just look for breakdowns and breakouts. Stick to one single strategy, but then also go back and backtest that strategy to see if it's actually a winning strategy. How do you backtest? Pick random areas in the chart in replay mode, play it out, see if your setup presents itself, and then just log it 100 times and see what the win-loss is. Simple as that. Stick to one strategy first, though. That's what I'd recommend. Otherwise, you're going to be chasing your tail. And keep your indicators limited. Do you trade into EMA lines or away from them, or both, I guess? Any guidance on that? It's just like a helpful barometer that they kind of are respecting EMAs. I don't exactly use it in that function, but they're a little bit of a lagging indicator, but it's nice to see. Gives you a little bit of, you know, if we slam through the EMAs and the VWAP here, I'd be looking for a retracement back up, for instance. It'd be cool to mark YouTube in certain spots in the timeline to go back and reference. I think you can, actually. I think you can. Are you and MP secretly friends with PW? It seems the online back and forth is to catch eye traffic. No, not at all. Me and MP are friends for sure. The trader on tops with 90% win rate has this win rate because she goes for 1 point and risks 10 points. So basically needs 19 winning trades out of 20. Interesting. Gave up SIGs for Views Alto last year, then switched to Fume for 6 months and finally regular gum for the last year. Best decision I made. Congrats, dude. That's awesome. Good for you. Nice work. We are pushing up still. Looking for those new highs there. With my bladder cancer, the doctor is having trouble believing I didn't smoke and have never smoked. That's wild. My dad loves a cigar and coffee in the morning. People who say they don't do anything that harms the body probably eat 3 servings of highly processed food a day. So check yourself before you criticize. Yeah, 100%. And this is what I say. It's like, it's your life. You should do whatever you want. I'm fully from that belief where I think that you should be able to do whatever you want to your own body. It's your life. It's your organic machine that you're running. However you want to treat yourself is up to you. but you should be knowledgeable of how you're treating yourself, right? So if you choose to treat yourself in a certain way, be knowledgeable of what you're doing, right? Rips says, where is the flatten cancel all button on TradingView? I'm not sure on TradingView. I've never really traded on TradingView myself. Hey Rips, have you tried my funded futures? Never. I've tried Apex and I got a 20K payout from them, and that's about it. I stopped using them after I got the payout, and then I switched over to Top Step, and life has been grand over at Top Step. Where's the P&L above your head? Oh, finally somebody asked. Well, I have some bad news, folks, and this is gonna be great news for you haters out there, because I know there's a couple haters that are watching, but I guess I'll break the news now. So I had 5 XFAs, and these XFAs are on Top Step X. So unfortunately, Top Step X doesn't have a maximum daily loss limit set. So get your screenshots ready. I ended up blowing all 5 of my XFAs today, unfortunately. So it happens, and I'm going to make a YouTube video about it because, it sucks. I lost all of my 5 XFAs. And just kidding. Yeah. Made $6,500 a day across 5 XFAs. Sorry. Get a screenshot of that, you f***ing haters. Oh, goodness. But yeah, we made money. I locked up already into the weekend. And it's been a great week on our XFAs. I think we're up in this week alone, I think we're up close to $45,000 in our XFAs. So, is what it is. And I only trade on one prop firm. I'm not sending one prop firm long and another prop firm short. I don't do that. That's kind of weird. It's kind of strange to do that kind of thing. I don't believe in that. That's not real trading, right? I think that there's something wrong with that. By the way, something that I thought was kind of funny, something that I thought was kind of interesting. Does anybody know how much does an Apex PA cost? What is the cost of an Apex PA? Does anybody know? Can anybody help me out? No. A PA, not an eval, a PA. The PA. 85, 150, 85. Okay, 85 on sale. Okay, thank you. Because there's just something really curious about that. And by the way, I'm sorry if this breaks your monitors. If this breaks your monitors, I do apologize, but I do have to show something disgusting on my screen right now. So brace yourselves. Jesus. Okay, so this guy posted a video where he is on PA account number 900. So let me do some quick math really quick. Let me do some quick math here. 900 times 85. Remember, this person this year has taken a $20,000 payout. Oh my God. Hold on. Let's see. So if they've taken a $20,000 payout, so let's do some quick math here. Negative 76,500 plus a $20,000 payout. Let's see how much they're up on the year using Apex trading here. Oh, wow. Oh my. Wow. Those are some good numbers. Let's give it up. Yo. Good numbers right there. Negative 56,000. Dang, those are some numbers. If this dude was selling a course, I'd buy it right now. Let's just say that. I'd buy it because that's good stuff right there. Whoo. And not to mention, how many evals did it take to get to 900 PAs? We haven't even factored that in, but let's just give them the benefit of the doubt that their company gave them all for free. But holy smokes, that's way worse than I thought. That's crazy. So the cost of evals into fun, oh my goodness. Anyway, I thought that was whatever, Sorry to put that up on your screens. I did try to give you a warning, but holy smokes, that's bad. Sheesh. I mean, I've seen some things that are awful in my life, but that might take the cake. Oh boy. Oh, good Lord. The price is by account size before the sale. Yeah. I mean, we're giving them the benefit of the doubt there, like $85 only. And there's still 56,000 in the hole. They're like, I finally took a payout on Apex. I got a $20,000 payout on Apex. Anyway, good times. You owe me a new screen, mine cracked. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to crack your screen. I tried to give you a fair warning, though. Good times. Anyway, so yeah, we're locked up for the day here. And it is Friday. So, did we have to show his face? My kids are crying now. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to. Why is the trading community so toxic? I'm not a toxic person there, Aaliyah. I'm not a toxic person. But that's about the only attention that person will ever get from me there. Rips, I've been having a good week too. Wednesday, I passed the combine for the first time in a while. Yesterday, I passed another one and made $718. Let's go, Kenny. That's what I'm talking about. Rips, I have so much respect for you, but you are now being as childish as him. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. I don't think so. You have to remember, I was living my own life and I woke up one morning to work out and sitting there working out. Get all these notifications on my phone. And the, Frosted Tips the Leprechaun. He's sitting there and he's like, if I ever saw Rips in person, I'd beat the shit out of him. I was like, huh? Who is this person? What is this person doing? Oh yeah, it's the guy's job I took. The guy who used to be number one on YouTube, and I came in and I snatched it away from them. The guy who used to work at Top Step, and I snatched it away from them. The guy who used to be on Top Step TV, and then I snatched it away from them because they f***ing suck. And nobody likes you. That guy, anyway. But yeah, that's they started it, so we just finished things around here. But it's funny. They wanted to bet me $100,000 that they could make it onto the Top Step leaderboard. They never made it. And do you know how much money they spent on combines? They have spent a grand total in the last month on combines of a. Can you believe that? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to say that out loud. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not allowed to say that. Sorry. I guess maybe next week on Top Step TV, you want to tune in. We might have some figures to discuss on air. And they never made it on the leaderboard the whole time. Oh, goodness. Anyway. So yeah, let's look at the markets here. Now that we have had the P&L here, this is what we're looking at here on the 3-minute in the NQ over here. What a beautiful thing. Look at this. We are pushing up from that 423 level. We're trading at 475 right now. It's amazing. It's amazing how this market's moving around, isn't it? So here's the levels that I'm watching, right? I want to go back a little bit. If we can actually rally and hold above 452, I'll be looking for the price action to get up to this 529 level. You can see yesterday that 529 level was the big key rejection point after we went straight down, went straight back up. So 529 is the level I want to be watching today. If we come back up to that level, we're met with a bunch of resistance. Remember, it is monthly expiries today for all of the options, which is a big deal. It's very, very important. So remember that. Now, if we do continue above that, we're looking for 582. If we break 582 and we hold that, 654 is our target for the day. Now, to the downside, let's say we come up to 529. We start to reject up there. We can come back down and then potentially kerfuffle at 423. The low target of the day would be all the way down here at 307. So those are the definitive potentials that I'm looking for today in the NQ there. Hey, Rips, you use a top-down approach with time frames when analyzing the market. We start at the 4-hour. Sometimes you start at the daily, 4-hour, and then do 15-minute. But yes, top-down analysis is the best way to approach drawing levels on your chart, to look for where there's liquidity patterns. Yes, 100%. Rips, I know you're locked up, but is this 75 level a good place to get in? I would say no. I would say 452 is going to be a better level. And if we get up there, or if we get back down to that level, I think it's a good area for as long as it's holding. 460, 452, somewhere around that. Let's see here. Well, Top Step used him and grabbed his people and pulled his affiliate deal. They knew he was a lying POS, but it does not make TS great either. Well, the thing is that there's a contract and you have to abide by that contract, and they thought they were above that contract. So the contract that he signed is what got him, fired, essentially. So, I don't know many details about it other than the fact that absolutely nobody inside of Top Step likes that person at all. They all said the same kind of thing. insufferable, which you could see for yourself. I mean, you could just tell from that person's personality. Friendless for life, right? Wait, that's how it started. I thought you took his wife. No. My wife is an 11. Okay, would never be in his league ever. Is there a profit limit to not have EOD? For example, 2K for a 50K account. Yeah, on the 150K accounts, you get $4,500 worth of drawdown. And once you get above that in your XFAs, you have all of that room for drawdown there. I asked earlier, but the chat moved fast. Any advice on finding a mentor? There's a lot of garbage in the industry. I think that mentors are hard to find. I think that finding a trading community that fits, a supportive trading community, is going to benefit you more than a mentor. It's good to have mentors, but they're very difficult to come by. Let's see here. I made it to the leaderboard. I'm never 8659. Boom, baby. Actually, I don't know what I am because I don't give a flying. Yeah. You know, if you're in this space and you're broadcasting every single day, you do have to kind of pay attention to that stuff. I don't really care for it either. Honestly, I don't really care. I'm here to trade. I'm here to entertain. I'm here to educate. That's it. That's my primary goal in this space. Never once have I claimed that I'm this superb trader by any means. I'm just here to trade like the rest of us. I push buttons just like the rest of us. And that's it. I'm here to entertain and educate. That's it. Let's see here. Last 2 days, run up into the open for a dump. Looking for the same today, but trap then launch. I like that. Very, very nice. Rips, I do hope you have a good weekend at those tables, big dog. Yeah, hopefully we can keep the streak rolling. This week has been a very strong week for poker. Tuesday was an extraordinary day, or was it Monday? Monday was an extraordinary day. Yesterday was a great day. Not extraordinary, but great. When is your next time on Top Step? Next week, Tuesday, baby. Tuesday. It's going to be a special show. A lot of information. A lot of good stuff. You'll definitely want to tune in for that. Oh, goodness. I wish you all had no smoke with each other, but it is what it is. Again, I never started it. Not that I'd ever be friends with somebody of that stature, but I never did anything like that. Their whole MO, their whole modus operandi is on talking smack about other people for clicks because they're so uninteresting themselves. They don't really have anything to offer. And this is how this person has gone through their entire life. They have nothing to offer the world. They're completely vapid and very shallow. They have nothing to offer the world. So they have to look at interesting people and try to use that to prop themselves up. So that's the truth of it. What's the recommended daily loss limit for a 50K XFA? It's up to you, but I would set it probably around $500 and trade in the micros. That's what I'd be doing there. Very, very simple. Rips, lately there's been a lot of new prop firms popping up. Is there some reason why so many new prop firms in such a short period of time some seem sketchy? I would stick to the old favorites there. The old favorites there. How much are you up this week on poker? A lot. Learned about Top Step. There you go. Yes, thank you. But I still need someone to tell me the difference between XFA and Combine. XFA is express funded. Combine is the evaluation. Very, very simple. Can you review your trade that generated today's payout? It was this pullback right here. Traded it with some people in our group this morning. Pull back to here. Cover up here. I covered at 71. So cover up here towards the point of control. Pull back here. Cover up here. Good for, where's the thing? Zoop. 1,283 per account. That is 1,283 times 5, $6,400. We'll call it 6.5K. Riz, please keep us posted when you live stream poker. I won't personally be live streaming it, but we're going to start filming. One of the programs is aired on NBC, so that might be the big one. But otherwise, they're going to be on Poker Go. So, hey, Rips, have you heard about Indian actor Hrithik Roshan? Yes, I apparently look like that person. There's a storm coming to the property space. It looks like bottom feeders. Watch out. Yeah, I've seen a lot of rumblings in the industry right now. What would you risk on a 50K XFA? $500 in a day, but I'd be trading on the micros, maybe like $100 risk per trade. Thank you for the explanation. So I can become funded without taking evaluations. You have to trade in the combine. Once you trade in the combine, you're evaluated. If you pass the combine, you go into the XFA, you pay one lifetime fee, and that's it. Why are you continuing to give that guy this much of your time? Giving haters attention is what they want. No, it's content. It's just content. It's all good times for me. I'm very happy. It just creates content. But I'm limited on the exposure. If you're new and have a 50K, if you trade minis equal giving to a 17-year-old a Hellcat. Yes, trade the micros. Trade the micros. How do you get your bookmap to show 60 points of range as you have it? You scroll, right? So here's bookmap over here. I just scroll, right? I use my scroll wheel. I can do whatever I want over here. I can do anything I want. Rips, did you beat up a random fisherman this week? All that yapping. They should be happy that they didn't, well, they couldn't afford to take that $2 million bet with me, but they should be very, very happy that I let them off easy. Because if they would have taken that 100K bet, they would have lost already. Many such cases. Let's see here. Rips, what do you recommend? Reaching 4K in XFA and 50% payout or keep grinding more? If it's your very first payout, take it as soon as you can. Can I start trading with Express without the eval? No. I say stick with known and reputable top set. Be profitable with payouts with 5 accounts first before scaling to look for other prop firms. Yes, 100%. What storm is coming in the trading world? No storm. There's no consistency in XFA and sky is limit to grow your XFA. Correct. Can we get a quick look at your VRVP settings? Sure. Let's do that right here. You can go back, pause the video. But this is what I use right here. That's it. There you go. When I scroll, it condenses the information and I lose the detail. You might need a bigger screen. And that's all I could say. But yeah, the same thing happens for me. If I zoom out too much, I'm going to lose some of the detail, but I can zoom in as much as I want. I can make bookmap very, very limited in the scope of information that it's giving me. How many micros and stop loss do you recommend per trade on a 50K account? Again, if it's a 50K XFA, I would say risking $100 per trade and trading in the micros. Limit yourself to 2 to 3 micros in a trade. Scale into it, scale out of it. How many accounts have you blown during your career, Ribs? A ton. Absolutely a ton. But I'm definitely profitable in the amount of money that I've spent on combines and evaluations and XFA fees. Hey, Rips, heading to Vegas today. How's the new poker room at the Venetian? Have you been? I haven't, but I've heard good things about it. They don't spread very many games. Like the thing about the games that I play is they're mostly private games, so they haven't really spread those games at Venetian yet. I also haven't played at Resorts World, but I've heard it's decent. There's a big mixed game that they play there, but I'm not a big mixed game player, so it's another one that I want to check out. I want to check out the new Venetian room, and I want to check out the new Resorts World room. Time did you trade this morning? 7:10 to 7:35, somewhere in that range there. What can you say about regulations that people keep talking about? I have no idea about what's going to be coming out, if there is anything that's coming out, but I'm under the assumption that something is going to be changing in 2025, but as long as we're all with Top Step, there's going to be no issues. Why'd you trade so early? There was a setup that I took. If I see a setup and I can make $6,500, I'm going to take that setup. Time does Market Clubhouse Discord open in the morning? It's open 24/7. How often do you trade live in your community? Daily, every single day. Let's see here. Did that guy really say if he scrolls out, he can see less detail? I'm talking about granular detail. So look, if we, and by the way, I'm Rips. I am that guy. So if you scroll out, you can see like that my price ladder will be more condensed if I'm zooming out like this, like 525 to 484. I can't see the ticks in between. That's all I'm saying, right? How many contract are we supposed to trade on an XFA 150K account? Start with 1 or just do, 3 to 5 micros. There's no guarantee with any firm. Anything can happen soon. Choose your poison. Sure. All right, we got about 25 minutes of the open here. Let's go ahead and run a poll. Will the NQ end the day above or below, let's say, 20,500? above, below. There we go. There we have it. I think I heard on Top Step TV that you're on a 500K list for poker. Not really sure. I missed most of the conversation. Does this mean you're ranked? I have no idea. I play cash games. I don't really play a lot of tournaments. I'm not a big fan of tournaments. Why does my trading view say 20,472 then 20,486 on Top Step X? Maybe your polling rate needs to be changed. Maybe you're looking at the NQ versus the MNQ. Could be a lot of different things. No, not you, man. The guy who said he scrolled out and couldn't see much. Oh, I see what you're saying. But yeah, I think that's probably what they're saying is like it's, it condenses the price down so you can't see individual ticks. Like it's skipping by 50 points at a time there. I'm sure that's what they're meaning by that. But yeah, bookmap is the jam. Hey man, how many times have you answered that question of the 50K account? Not enough, apparently. How often do you push all in a cash game? Only when I got the nuts. Only if I have the nuts. No, I mean, there's certain times to use that move. Sometimes you're trying to get paid. Sometimes you're trying to get somebody off their hand. It's a very powerful move, and you're using it at very specific times in the game. Yesterday, I was all in for a 300K pot, and I ended up chopping. And it was... What was kind of scary to me is the fact that I didn't really have any adrenaline reaction to it. And it was a monster pot. That's a huge pot. And I was kind of shocked because I was thinking about it afterwards when I was kind of like going through all of the hands that I played. And I was like, kind of scary that like I didn't really have an effect on that. Ended up chopping though. I didn't win, didn't lose, ended up chopping that pot. Are there prop firms for stock traders? I think there's one called like something the pool. I don't have any information about it, but it's like earn the pool or something like that. Pretty cool. Do you happen to know how many contracts I could use in the 50K account? I don't know, man. Hey, Rips, how soon would you recommend jumping into order flow? A few months in now at this stage. Honestly, some people hate it. Some people value it. Some people don't use it at all. It might not be something that you value, that you glean value from. It might be something that is just valueless to you. It lacks any kind of meaningful information, but if it's working for you, continue plugging away at it. Order flow is going to be a very difficult thing to perfect. You'll never really perfect it, but some people call it black magic. Some people don't believe in it at all. Chopping the pot, bailing out. How do you do that? Chopping the pot is we ran 2 boards. My opponent won the first board and I won the second board. Why are not allowed to swing trade on prop firms? Because of the margin requirements. Nice, Spastric. Way to go there, buddy. Rips, do you play with your money or investors' money? My own money. I've never been staked in poker. I used to be... It's the male equivalent to astrology. Yeah, some people think that order flow is like that. I used to be able to log into Tradeovate with Top Step login. I can't anymore. I can't add in Tradeovate settings either. I would hit up support. Gold, time to go long. Let's look at gold. See a lot of people chirping about gold here. It's on a run, isn't it? That is crazy. There was some news about Iran this morning. All options regarding responding to Iran are on the table, including striking nuclear facilities. That was this morning from Sky News. So I'm sure that's what's giving us a little taste of the rally. Who knows, though? Let's see what's going on in oil. Maybe oil caught a bid, too. No, oil's just chopping broccoli there. Rips, do you use a trailing stop at all, or is it not necessary for my style of trading? I haven't set up one effective yet. We tried to get one going with the hotkeys for Ninja Trader. I'm trading on Top Step X. I haven't really messed with the trailing stop function. Maybe it's something I'll look into. I manually trail my stops. I like to have full control over that, so... Rips and VRVP, what do you look for? I look for distribution of volume and activity around that volume. Was there buyers at that area? Was there sellers? If we come to revisit that area, are we flipping the book? Are we going from buyers to sellers, sellers to buyers, etc.? Poker, the ultimate instant gratification game. Unless you're playing in a tournament, then it's delayed gratification for sure. What is a good site for news? This is the one that I recommend that you use right here, Trading Economics. At what point do you usually start trailing a stop loss? It depends. Most of the time, I'm exiting about 70% of my position manually. And then once that happens, I'm putting a stop on. And then if we start to get out of the weeds, then I'm usually moving it based on market structure. My stop losses are usually moved on market structure. That's the way that I've found the most success in the way that I manage my stop losses in trades. For instance, let's just say that for some reason I had the God tier read on this market and I ended up getting long. I'm long here. I'm probably peeling off most of my contracts here. Let's say I have 30% of the position left. Goes up, comes back down, starts to break above this key level. I'm going to move my stop to that key level. Same thing goes for this, comes back down, goes up, move my stop to that key level. So you're enjoying all of that liquidity and that push. Probably trim at this level, probably trim at that level. You know, just using levels to guide me on my trades. But usually that's how I'm looking at moving stop losses in market structure or using levels. Bright trading was started by a floor trader who made his initial bank with counting cards. Bob Bright. Interesting. Counting cards is different. Counting cards is for blackjack. It's completely different. In poker, there's no such thing as counting cards. The only counting cards you do in poker is making sure there's 52. Do you read ad after a runner? If the market is telling me to do so, yes. And again, like a dream situation would be, you're long there, you're initially trimming here, you're pulling back here, trimming, and then you're seeing this long wick and you're saying, I want to take that long. So you're long again here, add, and then you're all out here, right? That's the dream trade. Hindsight Capital would nail that. But it's pretty rare you're going to have like a dream trade. Those are rare. They come in your career, but yeah. I'd only like to thank you for sharing a few tips and trades with us. Hope you continue doing it for a few more years and then retire. Cheers. All the best. Thanks, Pedro. Appreciate you. Hey, Rips, if two vegans have an argument, is it still called beef? He was a poker player banned in casinos for years. Poker players are never going to be banned from casinos. You're not playing against the house. You're playing against other players. The house always wins in poker because there's a rake. So if they're banned, it's from, counting cards and pit games. So you trade the YM very rarely. Any thoughts of words of wisdom? Is there a possibility of you being on his podcast? Don't know enough about that person at all. We are grinding higher here, potentially going to 20,500 in the NQ here. Congratulations to anybody who's long. We have about 15 minutes now until the open. Yeah, blackjack, exactly. Yeah, blackjack will do that. Poker's completely different than blackjack. Blackjack, you can get banned from casinos all the time. And like MGM owns all of these properties. So it's like if you get banned from one MGM property, not only do you get banned from all of those properties, they're sharing your information across their black book and it goes to all the other casinos. Becomes very, very difficult. Most card counters these days who are prolific, they are using disguises. And there's a couple YouTubers that talk about that actually vlog their card counting adventures. Have you ever traded soybeans? No. Always roll a 7 in poker. There you go. That's funny. Just saying the level of professionalism you show on this stream versus what Patrick shows on his is astounding. So kudos to you. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate you. Why are YM and the NQ doing the opposite lately? They contain different components, right? The YM is heavy in a different sector versus the NQ being heavy in an entirely different sector. There are some crossovers in the NQ and the Dow, but the Dow is mainly industrial sector. So it's a very different can of worms. The NASDAQ was created to hold 100 tech stocks, tech heavy stocks, whereas the Dow is not that at all. It's supposed to be 30 of the largest companies. And then the S&P 500 is 500 of the biggest companies. They're all different, right? Different flavors of ice cream. Russell is 2,000 small caps. Why trade NQ more versus ES? Because I like the way that NQ moves. It's an instrument that I have a lot of experience in trading. And I like that it gives you multiple opportunities. So if I'm wrong on a trade, I usually can have a pickup trade that can get me back close to even if I need that, or another opportunity at my initial idea with the same type of movement and exaggerated price movements. Here's 500 on the docket here. Very nice. I constantly hear traders talk about how they focus on 40 to 80 ticks with only 10 to 20 points. With NQ, that doesn't seem like a whole lot. You focus on a certain amount of points or let yours run. It depends on the setup. But if the setup is showing me that the market's going to continue to run, I can leave that on for a very long amount of time, right? I'll leave that on for a very long time. Have you ever been in a Turkish prison? No. I don't even know. Is that like an idiom for something? NQ moves like it's on crack. That's why they call it the Nas crack. Airplane joke? I haven't seen Airplane in a long time. How do you feel about Gladiator movies? Is that like Menendez brothers joke? Hey, what's up, Brian? Good morning there. Hey, Rip's new to your channel today, but have you seen on Top Step TV? But have seen you on Top Step TV. Can you talk about how you arrive at the levels you are interested in your top-down approach, or is that proprietary? The levels that I draw here on stream. They're different than the MC levels that are given out daily, but top-down approach starting at the 4 hour, going to the 1 hour, then the 15, then the 5. That's what I do for a top-down approach. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen Airplane in a while, but Leslie Nielsen is incredible. Very funny man. Let me put 10 lots on a funded Apex account, break the consistency rule, and live stream it showing how much I trade. That sounds like somebody I know. Nah, they're after me, Lucky Charms. Oh, goodness. How are we doing on this poll, by the way? We are at 590 votes here. Also, would appreciate any extra likes on the video. We have 13 minutes here into the open. I tell you what, I'll give you 3 minutes. I haven't looked at how many likes we have yet, but I'll stick around and I'll trade the open at 850 likes. Let's see how many we have. We have 690 likes. If we can get to 850 in the next 3 minutes, we'll do it. As a former U.S. Air Force pilot, we cracked airplane jokes daily. That's awesome. Bruce, do you ever look at time frames on ticks like Dakota does? I mean, I'm looking more at bookmap, which is kind of like a tick chart. So that's like my main squeeze there. How does a liquidity setup looks like? What do you mean? If there's certain liquidity in a certain area of price, maybe I'm looking to take a trade out of that. You'd have to be more specific. Do you normally trade the 930 open? Yes. Look at that. We did it. We did it. Sick. I'm going to switch over to, what do we have over here? We got a 50K combine. We got a 50K combine we can trade. How about that? Yeehaw. I'm excited. I'm going to go over to the MNQ for this bad boy. There we go. Yeehaw. I'm excited. Let's smoke this MQ together. MNQ. When did you trade today, Rips? About 7:10 a.m. Eastern time. How much sleep do you get in a night? 6 to 8 hours. Depends. I have a question that can't seem to get answered. According to the scalping plan, I can trade 5 units in the mini NQ on my 100K XFA. Does this mean that I can trade higher units in the micro NQ? You could trade more micros than minis for sure, as long as you're on Top Step X. Sashimi, Japanese poker player, know her. Yeah, and I posted a selfie with her and I on my Instagram when I played with her like 2 or 3 weeks ago. If you ever want to see any of that stuff, I post it all the time at Selling Rips on Instagram. I'm trying to get to 10,000 followers over there, but we'll see whenever that happens. But yeah, I post all of the behind the scenes stuff, all the lifestyle stuff. That's all on Instagram there. So if you ever want to see any of that stuff, then fantastic. Which time frame are you trading the NQ? Usually the 5 minute. Usually. Tell you what, if we get to 1,000 likes, I'll do a giveaway. 1,000 likes, we'll do a giveaway here. Make sure you are subscribed to the stream if you're not already, by the way. We have about, I don't know, it's like 20% of the people that watch are not subscribed. New XFA on this run up. Nice. There you go. Spaz trick. Have I ever played against Phil Ivey? Not recently, and certainly not in these big cash games. So, no. Advice on handling multiple XFA accounts. Should you copy them or trade them separately? If it's your first rodeo, trade them separately and trade in the micros. Almost at 24K subs. Oh, yeah, that's right. We are pretty close, aren't we? is very, very close. Out here waiting for an MC giveaway to celebrate the weekend. That's what I'm saying, Broccoli. Let's do it. Get up to 1,000 likes. We'll do it. The only thing that is, I like trading the open in our Discord group more than I do like on YouTube because we get to play music. And I can't play music on YouTube because they take down the video, which is kind of lame. I wish there was a way to like find a happy medium there. Was poker after dark the poker bubble? I think poker's back stronger than ever. The poker bubble was Black Friday when online poker disappeared. That's what it was. What's up, Apex Traits? How you doing, buddy? Thanks, Jonathan. Appreciate you. Carl says, I gained 5 pounds after watching Rips post his food weekend. That's funny. There's a way to isolate the music output. Yeah, but then nobody else can hear it. The point is like when we're trading in our Discord family, you know, it's like get to jam out to some tunes. You can't. It just has to be from YouTube. I don't know how to do all that. So maybe somebody can DM me about that. Took 1,600 out of the NQ on 150K. Nice work there, Larry. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we'll trade the open together, and then I got a boot scoot and boogie. We are going to be locking up. I will post it on my Twitter that the $6,500 that we made today in our XFAs. I always post the results on Twitter, but yeah, we've ran up $40,000 to $45,000 this week alone in just this week on our XFAs. So super stoked on that. I'll DM you instructions, but it comes with a pic of my. Okay, well that's. Yeah, I would appreciate it without that picture. I know somebody who would like that. They have frosted tips. Go ahead and send it over to them. You'd probably make their day. They'd probably be delighted to get that picture. Ooh, what is this? Ribs, who's your favorite artist? Are we talking about music artists? Oh, what's up, Karen? I didn't just see you until now. What's up? Don't use indicators or bookmap. No. I use it raw, baby. I raw dog my bookmap. Music artist? I mean, Rufus is pretty sick, right? I'm kind of into Rufus right now. But I have a very eclectic taste of music. Very eclectic. Ribs play some Paul Wall? You bet your bottom dollar I do. I play Paul Wall all day. Slim Thug, too. I mean, I get a little saucy depending on what car I'm driving. But like if the tint is just right and I'm like, I will be still tipping. Believe that. MC Trader's crushing it listening to Rammstein. Yeah, maybe sometimes. Got to come down to Houston, H-Town. I'd be down for sure. 100%. You're that guy in the movie The Office. Oh, dude, no. I'll bump that with my windows down. Office Space, yeah. Last night I had a dream the North and the South had no more plex and Houston was the place to be standing taller than the rest. Amen. There you go. That's poetry right there, baby. If the tint is just right, slam on the Frank Sinatra. Yeah, I'll listen to Frank too. I'll listen to everything. Like I said, I have a very eclectic taste. I'll play like Morgan Wallen, and then I'll play some Chopin, and then I'll play some Paul Wall. Like I'm all over the place. Goatsius Matt. What's up, Gomez? Thanks for the dono. Appreciate you, buddy. Little Barry White. Little Michael Bolton. Little Michael Bolton and Lonely Island collab there. Hey, Rip, sometimes Sammy Farha plays Omaha at Legends in Houston. Sick. I haven't played with Sammy Farha before. Does anyone know of any poker sites that are good for the states that don't have legalized online poker? I don't think you can. And if you try to do VPN, they're going to get you. Little Enya. Yeah, there you go. All right, here we go, folks. 5 more minutes till the open. Getting that little algorithmic 5 minutes till open movement here. Rufus Du Sol, not the old R&B band. Rufus Du Sol. Kind of vibing with him lately. Friday's always a tricky market. Yeah, it certainly is. Rip Smart, why did you hide that person? What did they say? Oh, I see. That's funny. I can go from Metallica to light jazz right into Biggie. Yeah, see, that's kind of like my style too. Wow, we are coming down. Should we short this? Survey says, let's go one Micronesia short. Where are we right now on the chart? Yeah, if we hold below 473, this could be juicy. This could be like the same setup as yesterday, right? Chopin was the man on the piano. Dude was like lighting those keys up, right? 20,415. Look for this level. I will, Z. Let's crush it together, dude. Are you game? Should we slam jam this market? Do we slam it? Take it into Slamtown here? Slamtown Jackson? Short's going to jump on this dump, expecting the same as last 2 days. Trap set. Okay. Was holding 4 on that dump. First trade of the day. Let's go, Brian. Welcome to the table, sir. Let's see what happens with our one guy here. Can we get it jamming? Let's do this. Let's put a stop all the way up here. So if it does break out and make new highs, it will get stopped out. I want to add to this puppy dogger, though. I'd like to target 425 to the downside. That'd be juicy. If we're going to break this level down here, it could go. Although we're 3 minutes from the open, who knows, right? Ambient says, OMG, I was going to short or shut 2 micros, and I shorted 2 minis, made $76 in and out. Oops, there you go. Better than losing, right? Is there something regarding the market that you've learned that was, OMG, I can't believe market makers do this? Everything they do is pretty much that, especially in the small caps world. Small cap traders get booty blasted on the daily and say they sit there and they don't learn. There's been a lot of booty blasting in the small caps realm recently. Oh, we're popping up here. What are we going to do? If we come up at all like around 500, I want to short like 5 micros. But I'm willing to ride this for a $96 loss if we're wrong. This is the micros, folks, and this is a Top Step 50K combine. We're jumping around here. Trading wheat right now. So much fun. Sounds fulfilling. Let me grab my charts over here on the right time frame. All right, let's see what we're looking at here. I mean, S&Ps look like they could definitely rally. Like, we got room to the north side here in the S&Ps. We might have to use that tricky little reverse button. Any news there? No, this is just Friday and it's monthly OPEX. So options expiry will have a lot of weight on the movement of the price today. Thanks, Ferrari Phil. I thought you'd pick up on that one. Took the ride up for $80. Nice there, DVD. Did you trade Netflix earnings yesterday, by the way? Had a sell order in at 20,500. Order filled. Instantly clapped my 30 points on 10 contracts. Way to go, Justin. That's what I'm talking about. That's sick. It is pre-election month. This is the last month before we find out who the new president is. I could stir up some drama right now. Who are we voting for? Who do you like? Tell us in chat. Let's go. Everybody's going to hate each other now. Oh, goodness. I just want to make enough cushion in the personal accounts to someday trade FCOJ like a boss. What's FCOJ? I don't know what FCOJ is. All right, do we find a sell here? We got 30 seconds till the market opens. 30 seconds. Let's go, let's go. Kanye 2024. Oh, goodness. All right, let's see. Can we add anything to this puppy dogger for a big old scoop to the downside? Do we sell all this nonsense off? Find out next on the Market Clubhouse YouTube live stream. 3 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it goes. Can we break through 452? I'm adding to it. Go down, baby. Come on down. Don't hit the brakes. Get saucy with me. Let's see. Adding again. Go, baby. Go. All right, we're going to take that off. We made $126 there on that short. We did it. We traded the open together. Yeehaw. That was fun stuff. All right, we are at 969 giggity likes right now. If we get up to 1,000 likes, we are going to do a giveaway. I will give you folks one more minute to get those 30 likes. One more minute. Let's go. Come on, 30 more likes. We could do it. Reach down, grab that button. Just grab it. Give it a little tickle. Just go right there. Move to MC for Friday LaBouche or Wham. That's what I'm saying. Moon or dust, baby. Amen. That was a nice little drop. I'm just disappointed we didn't add towards the top there. But hey, such is life. Hey, we did 1,000 likes. Let's do a giveaway here. I'm already thinking of funny keywords over here. All right, let's do Nightbot. It's a Friday. Let's be nice. Let's be nice. Let's see here. All right, really, really easy for the giveaway. This is what you're going to do. Very, very simple. Very, very easy. Very, very simple. Oh, by the way, here, let me switch back over to the real account that we made money in. There we go. Zoop. Beep, boop. Beep, boop. All right, let's see here. Where's the thing for the giveaways? Okay, here we go. Very, very simple. This is all you're going to need to do. This is all you need to do, folks. All right, so you're going to click this link right here. Click it and stick it. You're going to go to that link. I'm going to click it myself, actually. Oh, yeah, let me close the poll. You're right. Thank you. Thank you, Julius. Appreciate you, buddy. All right, so there is a teal word on the page. There's a teal word on the page. You're going to type in that teal word one single time. Okay, channel members get 10 times the luck. One single time, type in that teal word, the first teal word on that page. The first teal word on that page. Type that in, you're entered into the giveaway. Type it in one single time. One single time. That's it. That's it and that's all, baby. And this is dealer's choice. Either a free Top Step Combine or a free month of Clubhouse. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. It's your world, baby. Remember, we're living in your world, okay? Don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. This is your world. Okay, here we go. Got 273 entries, 280. Let's get going. It's Friday, folks. Who's feeling the Fridays right now? I'm feeling the Fridays. You know what makes me feel the Fridays the most is going into the weekend with a $6,500 day. And then also a $45,000 week. And being transparent the whole time. These are all great things. I really enjoy these things. Put a smile on my face. They really do. Alrighty, folks, let's give it a few more moments here. 350 entries in the building. Hopefully you're not getting chopped to bits out there. Remember, if you are going to watch a streamer, make sure they're being transparent. There's a lot of streamers out there. Spend your time wisely. And remember, there's an old saying called garbage in, garbage out. The real saying should be garbage in, garbage stays in. So remember, if you're going to spend your time watching a certain streamer, make sure they're not garbage, because that garbage will stay in your head and bang around. And you don't want to be the person who spends, $80,000 so that you can take a $20,000 payout. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. Be better than that. Be stronger than that. Be somebody who's not a phony, All right, everybody, here we go. We are going to be rolling here in 5, 4, 3. Now, if you win, just remember, all you have to do is type in whatever your Instagram username or Twitter username is. You have to be following me. Those are the rules. I just work here. I don't make up the rules. This is what it is. Here we go, folks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rolling. Micah in the building. Micah. You're here, buddy. I've seen you. You are a big winner. What is your username on Instagram or on Twitter? Let me know. I want to give you a free Top Step Combine or a free month of Clubhouse. You tell me what you want here, Micah. Oh, Micah. Where are you at, my friend? Micah. Where you at, big dog? All right, I'm going to give you 30 more seconds to claim here. Come on down. It's party town. Hey, there he is. What's up, buddy? On X. Let's make sure you're following me. Congratulations to you, buddy. Look at that. Answered in 36 seconds. I like your style there, bud. All right, Let's see. Make sure you're following me here. Yo, I know you. What's up, dude? What would you like? Free Top Step Combine or free month? You tell me. Congrats. I'm going to type it right now. What do you want? Clubhouse. Whoa, sick. Congrats. Free month. Okay, cool. I'll get you that coupon code shortly. All right, everybody. That's going to lock it up for me. We're going to finish up our day up $6,500 across 5 Top Step XFAs. We are up about $45,000 this week. So there we go, folks. Market Clubhouse. If you be access to Market Clubhouse, so do TikTok clips of your funniest moments on live so you can gain some traction on social media. DM me. Be happy to give you that. Why not? All right, everybody. Be safe out there. Remember, garbage in, garbage stays in. So be careful who you are allowing into your frame. But have a great weekend this weekend. Remember, if you're going to go out and party, don't drink and drive. Get an Uber. They're very, very cheap. It's a lot better than ruining your life over something. So be good out there, folks, and make sure you report back here on Monday, 8 a.m. Eastern time. We'll do it all over again. We'll win some money. We'll crush it together. We'll do what we do best. All right, everybody, take care. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.